guys. This is the vehicle that we are getting everyone approved that has bad credit or no credit. If you don't have no credit, or if you have bad credit and you don't have no money to put down, this is the vehicle for you. Zero down is what I'm talking about.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. It's 2026 and people still got super high car notes. Let's get into it.
What is the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
$4,500 around there, like $4,560, and it was on a brand new 2025 U-Wagon.
What is the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
Highest monthly that I thought was ridiculous was like $950 or $980 on a 2019 Lexus.
What is the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
It was a $1,200 on the brand new QX80 Autograph. Very nice car.
What is the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
$2,100 on a Range Rover, not worth it. Car that trash.
What is the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
About $1,250 per month on a QX60.
What is the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
I saw a lease 24 months, Q60 Red Sport, $2,300 a month.
What is the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
$2,100 on a lease.
What's the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
Mine.
My man said mine. Oh, I know that's right, Slim. As you can see, man, some people don't mind paying high car notes. I mean, if it works, I mean, it all depends on your income. And, you know, we talk about this stuff on this channel all the time. It just seemed like, you know, I guess these folks got it, man. I don't know. But $4,500 a month, sheesh.
I'm loving it. I just purchased a new vehicle. Probably my first non-Ford in a very long time. But you guys able to service other makes and models?
Yeah, absolutely. You're moving away from all your GTs and GT500s and all that stuff?
I just want to try something different for a little bit. I still got all those, but I recently picked up kind of an older supercar.
What do you got?
It's a 08 Bugatti Veyron.
Oh, man, that's amazing. What's going on with it? I mean, something simple? What are you hoping to get done?
Well, I haven't gotten the car here yet. When I get it here, I kind of want to just do an oil change on it, kind of look over a few things on there, just make sure it's good to go. The only dealer that I could find was in California, and the shipping cost like 10 grand. You guys are working on all my other stuff, so I figured you'd be qualified to work on this.
I mean, just an oil change, it doesn't sound too challenging. Let me see if that's even the system for me to look up labor time on. Man, that looks for 27 hours of labor to do an oil change on.
Yeah, I know it's kind of intensive.
Dude, that's insane. 27 hours of labor for an oil change? Holy
That's crazy.
I've never heard anything like that. It has 16 drain plugs, and it requires removing a significant amount of body work. Underbody panels, the rear fender and deck lid need to come apart to do an oil change. That's insane.
Yeah, like I said, if something you guys want to do, I'll drop it right off over as soon as I see it.
We usually, when we work on your GT, we have to call and up our insurance for the day. I believe we'd have to do the same thing, because I'd assume that's got to be valued around $1 million, right?
Yeah, I paid somewhere around that for it.
I'm going to have to talk to the tech and back and see if that's something that he even wants to touch. I mean, that's the whole nother realm. I mean, we deal with your GTs all the time, but that's on a whole nother level. I would assume that this is going to be anywhere between $20,000 and $30,000 to get done just for an oil change. That's a ton of labor.
Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute. $30,000 for an oil change? That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Not only that, if you can afford to buy $1 million car, he said he could ship it to California. Bruh, obviously, you can't really afford that car. There's no way I would send a car like that to a Ford dealership, like a regular dealership. Like, I would have to send it somewhere where they specifically specialize in that type of vehicle. You feel what I'm trying to say? There's no way I would just send that to a regular dealership. He tripping. That's great.
And super specialty oil and oil filter alone is unbelievably expensive. So as long as that's fine with you, yeah, I'm sure I can go dig into it a bit more.
Yeah, just find out if you don't mind.
I'll go see what I can figure out, and I'll give you a call back. Thanks for thinking of us. I'm glad that you reached out. All right, bye.
Man, I understand what he's saying, that the closest place to service the vehicle is in California. I get it. And obviously it's far away. But a car like that, man, I would send it straight from wherever I'm buying it from to that place. You feel what I'm trying to say? Don't send it to me, especially if I know it needs service. Send that car off where it needs to go. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know if I would do that. Leave your comments, guys. That's something you would do.
Yeah. Okay. What happened with that car? How long ago did you finance a car?
December 24th.
December last year?
Yeah.
What happened to that car?
But someone broke it.
Someone broke into it?
Yeah.
Okay. Like someone crashed it or broke it, or what do you mean?
Crash.
It's gone?
Okay.
Did the insurance pay for it?
Yeah.
Insurance pay for it? So the loan is fully paid off?
Yeah, you pay off.
Okay. What kind of car are you looking for?
Pickup.
Pickup truck?
Yeah, SUV.
Pickup truck or SUV, something big?
Yeah, something big.
How much down payment do you have today for the car?
I don't have down on me.
You don't have down payment?
No,
So how do you plan on getting a car?
but I have $500.
You have $500? Here, just sign here real quick. This is for the credit application.
My credit is 472.
Oh no.
It's 472?
Hold on, Slim. Come on, y'all. We gotta do better, man. 472.
So they're probably going to ask you for a good down payment because they're not just going to give you a car like that with no money down. So it's okay. So scan this and let's see if they approve you and how much they approve you for. I'll try my best to get you into a car, all right?
Waste of time.
Do you have anybody that can co-sign with you?
Oh, no.
No? Yeah, you're going to need a co-sign. No bank is going to approve you because you have very low credit and your income, you were only on the job for 2 months. So they need a good co-signer to help you. You're not going to be able to get approved by yourself, right? So if you find any co-signers, here's a card. Give me a call. Let me know, or just come in with the co-signer. We'll do the application with the co-signer. We'll see if it'll help.
All right.
Okay, brother.
Thank you.
My thing is, why even have them do the credit app? If somebody tells you they have a 472 credit score, it's like a waste of time running their credit because all you're going to do is make it worse. Like, I don't understand why dealerships do that. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, I wouldn't even waste that person's time. I would just pull them to the side and say, hey, look here, brother, you need to work on your credit. And you need more money down. And at the very least, you need a co-signer. And I don't know anybody who has great credit will co-sign with somebody who has a 472 credit score. Like, that makes you irresponsible because there's no way I would sign next to somebody with a credit score that low. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sit here and act like I'm better than somebody because my credit may be a little higher. Anything can happen. I've recently had something happen to lower my credit score that came out of nowhere. So things happen. And an update on that, guys, that is being removed.
Tell them how much you put down, how much you pay a month.
Oh, my goodness.
And tell them how, they don't think we can get things done. Tell them how we get things done. Go ahead, brother.
I just put down $4,100 on this 2025 Ram. Dealership did a great job.
Great job.
Payments $1,236 a month.
There you go.
Thought I couldn't get it done, but they got it done.
Got it done. Appreciate you, brother. Right. Stay blessed, all right?
Wow, that's crazy. 498 credit score. So that means he probably stretched that loan out to 84 months, and he got $1,200 car note. I know the interest rate is probably tremendous on that loan. I would tell that guy to take that $4,000 and pay whatever it is that's on his credit that's making his score low. That's what I would have told him if I was his buddy and he asked me. Because he probably could have got a better interest rate. I'm pretty sure his interest rate is in the double digits. I guarantee you. With a credit score below 500, you're going to have double-digit interest rates. It's just going to happen. Because even with great credit, it's hard to get 8% for some people. My latest loan, I was able to get 4%. But, again, these people will get you done. It's just seems like nowadays these banks don't care. They will loan anybody money.
What's the lowest credit score you've seen, and what did they buy?
The lowest I've seen is 400, 2 repos, 1K down, and they bought a pre-owned Corolla here at Northridge Toyota.
What's the lowest credit score you've seen, and what did they buy?
395 score. They bought a Corolla, 0 out of pocket. They had an old trade in the back of the house. We brought it in. So bring us your cars. Any make, model, doesn't matter if it run, doesn't run. Only here at Northridge Toyota.
What's the lowest credit score you've seen, and what did they buy?
480.
Okay.
They bought themselves a 2023 Corolla with 1K down.
And the interest rate don't matter to most people. A lot of folks just like, man, I want the car. I don't care what the interest rate is. I don't care if I'm paying on this loan for 2 years and only $5 is going towards the actual balance of the loan and the rest is going to interest. Nobody cares. People just want what they want. That's the worst way to go into buying a car. You want most of your money going towards paying down the loan, not interest. Some people don't really care about that.
Believe me if I told you that this brake job on this E63 costs $24,000. Well, let me explain. So these are carbon ceramic brakes. So these brake rotors are honestly, they're ideal for racing applications, not daily driven. And the reason why is because they're very touchy, they can be noisy, but they're very good for racing. And that's because they can withstand heat. So these rotors are made out of carbon fiber and silicone carbide. So these brakes last way longer than just normal steel brakes. So I'm going to walk around the whole vehicle and show you these brakes and show you each rotor costs about $5,000.
Oh my goodness.
That is crazy.
That's out of control.
So now the breakdown of the brakes. So these rotors go for about $5,000 a piece. And the reason why I say a piece, because they're actually directional. So one is a right, one is a left. The left front, $5,400. The right front, $5,000. And these are all list prices. So this is list price for these rotors. Dealerships might go a little bit over list. Some shops may go over a little over list, but that's the cost of that rotor just alone. And then $1,200 just for the front pads.
Wow.
You know? So all in total with labor, you're looking about $12,120. Now let's go to the rear.
That's crazy.
The left rear is about $5,800. And then the right rear, $5,500. Below, look, the rear brake pads, $450. That's probably the cheapest thing on here. Total, $12,267.
Oh my goodness.
That leaves your remaining balance of $24,000.
You got to be
That to
kidding
me
me.
is pretty crazy.
That's out
So
of
if you want
control.
to race an AMG, I want to know, do you think you can afford to race an AMG?
Heck
Because
no.
I definitely can't.
Yo, that's crazy. There's no way, man. I don't care. I don't care if I'm rich. I don't care, bro. I'm not paying that much for no daggone brakes. That's, man, oh my goodness. I guess I would never own one of those cars or race one. Let's put it like that. That's crazy. That is really out of control.
Boom, boom. So today she came in, her credit score was around 400, and usually I ask for 580 plus, and we was able to get her done. She said it was the fastest process that she done ever been through. Let them know your experience today.
It was a great experience. I wasn't here for 7 hours and 7 days.
Talk to him. Listen, y'all, it's gonna be a quick process. At this point, bring me any credit score. I know the bank that I need to work with in order to get y'all approved. And for all my 580 plus credit scores, we still have 0 down, and I can get your first 60 days free. Same as I did her. Did I get any money out your pocket today? No. Not at all. 0 down with a 400 credit score.
Man, so I don't know, guys. Leave your comments, man. What do you think about today's video? I mean, it's 2026, guys, and ain't nothing changed, man. This stuff's gonna continue to go on. And I just realized that there would probably be a lot of cars I would never own. I would just have to maybe rent them or drive a friend's car. So if you're new to my channel, man, hit the like button, subscribe. I appreciate y'all watching, and I see y'all on the next one. Peace.